I wanted to come up with some fantastic anecdote that I could share with you today. But I just really want to focus on one thing. I've been spending a lot of time looking at my hands. And my hands are rough. And the reason why my hands are rough is because I've worked hard my whole life. And the person that I have to thank for that is my dad. And I've been thinking a lot about him. See, my dad passed away about 35 years ago. And there's been days where I really wish I could just call my dad up and say, "Hey, thanks, Dad. Really appreciate the times you took to teach me lessons." Did I know they were lessons at the time? No. I just thought my dad was being an ass. Being grumpy and rough and yelling at me to get the job done. But as I've taken time to look back on those moments, and as I've redone them in my head and relived the memory, I've come up with an understanding of what my dad was really trying to do. Now, my life isn't all that bad, because after my dad passed away, a couple years later, my mom remarried, and my stepdad was pretty cool too. So my dad taught me about hard work, the meaning of integrity, and honesty. My stepdad taught me how to love. See, my dad didn't know how to share love. He didn't know how to say the words "I love you." My stepdad was very calm, very loving, a very spiritual person. My dad was not spiritual at all. So I've had the best of both worlds. I grew up in a world where, hanging out with my dad, fishing and doing things like that was a normal Sunday activity. And then I got a stepdad who taught me the importance of going to church and other things like that, taught me about being a Christian. So you see, it's important as we get closer and closer to Father's Day, those of you who have dads, take a moment to put your arm around their neck and say, "Thank you. Thank you for those times in which you've taught me in how to be a better person." I think that's a very important thing for us to do for Father's Day.